Aquarius, this is going to be your general message. I hope this finds you doing well. Just get a general message for you first. What do you need to know at the time you find this? We have the Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, King of Wands, and the Empress. Something is being created for you. Like the universe is making a way for you or a space for you. Three of Wands. It's a very expansive energy. I love that for you. Or you could have recently met an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm going to clarify that Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. For right now, what is the Temperance and the Empress? Calling in something. The Chariot, the Empress is the Empress. Beautiful. I feel like that's you, the Divine Feminine. If not, you're dealing with a Divine Feminine. And you feel the balance within you, around you, your body, the Temperance, the Chariot. It's a very specific feeling. Nine of Cups, the Sun, beautiful. The Hierophant. This is a major commitment, Aquarius, that you could already be in. There's like a next level, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups. A next level to celebrate with this person. This divine connection. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. For the Queen of Pentacles, children, and the King of Wands is Seven of Swords. Clarify that Queen. Definite earth presence around you. King of Pentacles. So the Queen and the King. This is someone you could share finances with. It's definitely a high level commitment. Seven of Pentacles, the flames on the hearth. So good fortune, neutralizing the evil of any unlucky cards, which could be considered that Seven of Swords. But the Queen and the King of Pentacles and the Chariot, the light and the dark. You guys are guided and have been given these keys, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, to utilize that intuition, that telepathy, like when you have to ask if you just had a conversation out loud, or did you just read each other's minds, or you forget who did what in a shared project. It's like a telepathy that you both have been given the keys to, access to create with someone, the Empress. Create life. And I feel like it'll clear a lot of the clouds of confusion, the Sun, the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands. You'll see clearly what your manifestations, your desires are. It's like you'll be able to communicate clearly with someone to neutralize any unlucky energies around you or clouds around you, the darkness. Like if things are really hard right now, you're going to find the power, this King of Wands, Seven of Swords, to find that domestic happiness that you seek, or that power, that influence within you. Right now, I feel like you don't see it, but you're the Empress, the King of Wands. You could be these figures or dealing with these figures. There's Leo energy, there's Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, heavy on Venus energy, balance, and receiving a certain communication about, family, children, perhaps. There's such growth around you, Aquarius. And I feel like the Seven of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, that's very fixed energy. You could definitely have Taurus placement somewhere. But Temperance, the Chariot, there's a perfect harmony around you right now to make something a reality that you don't see in your life right now or visualize right now with the Seven of Swords, King of Wands, the Sun, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups. This is the wish fulfillment coming into your existence. And I feel like it'll allow you the space to create something. It's a peaceful environment with children, or your inner child coming out to play the Empress and nurturing one another's shadow, the lighter aspects as well as the darker aspects that you may be going through with this person. This is a very special connection that makes you feel at home, Aquarius. Aquarius, let's look at your love energy. See what they wish to say to you right now in love. This could be past, present, or future. Aquarius. They're thinking of the mechanics in this connection, where it works, where it needs to be assessed, maybe, or something with their mobility. And you with the whale in the sky here, about being open. This could just be your heart self, your heart center. Or it could be dealing with a Libra energy or Taurus. Very Venusian, the way that you're opening up to this person's message. I think it's just two different minds sort of connecting. One's more mechanical, perhaps. And there's the logic and the creativity as well that are sort of blending here. The Two of Swords, the Star, the Ten of Wands, the Tower. And on the bottom of that, the Sun. So they could be popular or born in the year of the snake. We have the snake here, number one. And the Star is your energy. 34, 35. This could be a 1 year cycle. You have one on the bottom. They could be faced with some challenges right now, and it could be something with their transportation that they're having to work on. 10 of Wands. Though your communication comes off light, there's a heaviness that comes with it. Some unexpected event. What's this? 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's taking them a while to get to you. Something's blocked. 10 of Wands again, 6 of Swords, Death. Ace of Wands, High Priestess, 5 of Cups. The Emperor, 10 of Cups, the Chariot. Something with the vehicle, perhaps, or the love offer, Knight of Cups. Being delayed, but now it's here. Maybe they went through something challenging that they viewed it as more that than, the next step to getting towards the connection or back to the connection. The 10 of Wands, 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, 10, 10, 10. A lot of heavy energies that you're in about completion. Death, the Chariot, the Emperor, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer you could be dealing with. They know deep down that this delay was divine or divinely timed, but it feels like an inconvenience to them, the Fool. Or it's the way they're viewing it as unlucky. But it gave them the key, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. It gave them a key recipe to work with. The 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands. That's, anger, frustrations, but that's them breaking down something on a spiritual level, understanding something that's hard to understand, like a lesson. 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's hard for you too, the Hangman, 3 of Wands. Pisces energy or Pisces season. But also a delay. But it'll be exposed that this delay was meant to sort of push them out of this comfort zone, the Fool energy, the Star. Whatever it was unexpected. They didn't see something within them or around them that needed to be worked on. 3 of Swords, the Hierophant. And there's disappointment energies with this challenge that they're faced with. But I think it's about courage. To not only admit where we're wrong or where we didn't see something coming, or, there's frustrations when trying to fit the key inside this keyhole, but there's events around me, swirling around me, right? That they're trying to figure out with the High Priestess. They're in between the dark and the light right now. The Sun was on the bottom with the Star energy. But I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder with the 10 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands, Queen of Swords. You're thinking from a higher perspective. And I feel like you wish this person would hear you out, the Chariot, with the way that you are viewing the challenge. It's bringing you one step closer to where you need to be with the 10 energy and death. The 10th through the 13th could be significant. With the Emperor, I feel like you've had to make these decisions on your own and be there for yourself. But it's not from a negative standpoint. It feels as if you're trying to move peacefully, to maneuver this boat or this vehicle peacefully, logically. And this person's just got to find the key within them. They could be an earth sign, Knight of Pentacles here, to where it is they need to be, where it is they know they need to be. What is it they need to see that they're not seeing? The star here, the pentacle that this person's holding, the opportunity of something they need to work on. They know they need to work on it. Could be more than just representative of transportation, but more so the way that they move through cycles in their life. They're carrying this pain in their heart and dragging that chain with them. And I feel like once they realize that letting that go will free them to a new beginning with you, Aquarius. I feel like it's going to be slow to realize it, because someone has to realize this on their own. The key, the Ace of Wands, the Fool, to get the momentum. And this is talking about just potential energy here, the Ace of Wands, the Hierophant that they've been given. It's about what they choose to do with it. The Tower is what you're going through right now, but the Queen of Swords, your beautiful presence shining through with a firm, peaceful stance to it, that Queen. It makes sense. Something has died around you, but I feel like it's for something else to grow. There's another seed planted there with that Ace of Wands, the Fool, and I think it comes with, a minor alteration or a minor change, but it's going to turn into something so major for you, Aquarius. And I think you see that vision off in the future, the Ten of Cups, the Chariot, to where you're headed. Yeah, it might be uncomfortable, and right now with all these wands, it can be difficult to maneuver through that sort of physical energy, but you're doing it. The Queen of Swords, the Emperor, you're pretty clear and pretty firm on your tower and like handling it as it may fall. Ten of Wands, no matter what comes your way, it doesn't get too heavy because you're in the Emperor energy. That's divine masculine energy. Death, Scorpio, rebirth. You're using it to push you.